They move like shadows, strike like lightning, and hunt with military precision. African wild dogs, one of nature's most feared and efficient predators, are not just hunters. They're a tightly bonded force of speed, strategy, and survival. In the heart of the wild when these dogs appear, the chase begins and mercy disappears. In the still heat of the wild, a warthog enjoys a quiet mud bath, unaware that danger lurks nearby. Suddenly, a pack of wild dogs bursts onto the scene, disrupting the peace with ferocious intent. They drag the startled warthog from the water, triggering a frantic, heart-pounding chase across the dry earth. The warthog fights back with desperate kicks and twists, but the pack is too many, too fast. Surrounded and screaming, the warthog faces the brutal end as nature's raw, unforgiving law takes over. Across the arid plains, a pack of African wild dogs explodes into action, locked in a fierce pursuit of a warthog. Dust clouds rise as the chase intensifies, the prey desperately sprinting for its life. Within moments, the relentless pack closes in, dragging the warthog down in a swift, coordinated strike. What follows is a chaotic feeding frenzy. Growls, snarls, and the piercing squeals of the warthog echo through the air. It's a raw, unfiltered glimpse into the savage rhythm of survival in the wild. In the heart of Tanzania's wilderness, a dramatic chase unfolds as an African wild dog locks its sights on an impala. From the very first moment, the predator charges with razor-sharp focus, cutting through the terrain with deadly speed. The impala darts and weaves, but the dog stays tight on its heels. Within seconds, the relentless pursuit reaches its climax. The impala is brought down in a swift, calculated strike. It's a gripping display of raw power, precision, and the unforgiving law of the wild. Amid a muddy, grass-covered battleground, a fierce struggle erupts between a wild dog and an impala already trapped in the thick sludge. The impala, half submerged and panicked, twists its body with all its strength, desperately seeking escape. The wild dog stays dangerously close, eyes locked, calculating its next move. But in a sudden burst of energy, the impala splashes through the mud, breaking free from the predator's grip. The wild dog halts, defeated as the impala vanishes, proving that sometimes survival lies in turning the terrain to your advantage. Deep within the dense bush of Singita Sabi Sands, a pack of African wild dogs launches a relentless hunt for a vulnerable wildebeest calf. The chase is swift and merciless, weaving through thickets as dust and tension fill the air. Within moments, the calf is brought down and the pack begins feeding, an intense, primal scene of survival. As the wild dogs tear into their prey, expert commentary echoes the harsh truth. This is nature's way, brutal yet essential. It's a raw reminder of the unforgiving rhythm that drives the cycle of life. In a surprising twist on the African plains, a lioness charges after a wild dog across a sunlit grassy field. But what begins as a routine chase takes an unexpected turn when the wild dog stands its ground, fiercely biting back at the much larger predator. Caught off guard, the lioness retreats, shaken by the wild dog's defiance. She soon joins another lion waiting on a nearby dirt road, leaving behind the bold survivor. Against all odds, the wild dog escapes unharmed, a rare moment where courage outshines raw power. On a dry, open stretch of wilderness, a fierce clash erupts as a lone lion faces off against a relentless pack of wild dogs. From the outset, the dogs swarm the lion, circling and snapping with fearless aggression. The lion fights back with powerful swats and bites, raising clouds of dust in the heated struggle. Even as the lion seeks refuge in a shallow pool, the wild dogs continue their unyielding harassment. Only after a prolonged standoff do the dogs finally withdraw, leaving the weary lion to catch its breath by the water's edge. A joyful scene unfolds as a pack of wild dog pups play energetically under the sun, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Suddenly, a leopard strikes, snatching one of the pups in a swift ambush. Chaos erupts as the adult wild dogs rally, cornering the predator with furious barks and circling aggression. The tension builds until the pack launches a full-blown attack, driving the leopard into a desperate retreat. After a prolonged standoff, the leopard finally escapes, leaving behind a shaken but united pack. In a tense moment of predator versus predator, a leopard slinks silently through tall grass, eyes fixed on an approaching pack of wild dogs. As the dogs enter the scene, the leopard launches a sudden explosive ambush, pinning one of the wild dogs in a swift and violent strike. Dust flies and chaos erupts as the pack reacts with fury, turning on the leopard with coordinated aggression. Snarls, bites, and lunges force the big cat into retreat, fleeing the scene it once dominated. Though bloodied, the pack stands strong, reminding all that unity is a powerful force in the wild. A massive pack of over 20 wild dogs charges across the plains, showcasing their unmatched speed and precision in the hunt. In a flash, they bring down an impala, tearing into their prize with coordinated ferocity before hyenas arrive, only to be driven off by the united pack. Along the way, they encounter impala lambs, wildebeest, and zebras, each moment heightening the tension of the wild. Yet after the chaos, a softer side emerges. The pups, full-bellied and carefree, leap and tumble in joyful play. It's a powerful glimpse into the wild dog's world, ruthless, efficient, and deeply bonded. Amid a dramatic reversal of roles, a pack of wild dogs launches a fierce chase, not after prey, but a lone hyena. The predator becomes the pursued, sprinting desperately before diving into a dam to escape the snapping jaws behind it. From the bank, the wild dogs watch intently as the hyena swims for its life, eventually scrambling out and fleeing soaked but alive. But the chaos doesn't end there. Another hyena is trapped near the water's edge, surrounded by the agitated pack. Barking, howling, and snapping, the wild dogs turn their fury on the cornered scavenger, igniting a second brutal confrontation. A muddy, riverine landscape sets the stage as a pack of African wild dogs gathers near thick bushes, only to be startled by the sudden appearance of a hyena. The dogs instantly swarm the intruder, dragging it into the shallow water and launching a vicious assault. The hyena thrashes and yelps, desperately fighting to break free from the snapping jaws around it. Eventually, it escapes the frenzy, limping off as more hyenas emerge in the distance, drawn by the chaos. The wild dogs press forward, undeterred, hinting at a looming clash between two fierce rival factions of the wild. A tense standoff unfolds as a pack of wild dogs confronts a group of cheetahs over a fresh kill. Growls and snarls fill the air as both predators eye the prize, muscles coiled and ready to strike. The wild dogs close in with bold, unified aggression, challenging the sleeker but outnumbered cheetahs. Sensing the odds, the cheetahs reluctantly back away, conceding the carcass to the relentless pack. Victory belongs to the wild dogs, driven by numbers, strategy, and unshakable determination. In the unforgiving world of the wild, survival belongs to the swift, the smart, and the united. African wild dogs, though often misunderstood, are a powerful symbol of teamwork, resilience, and raw instinct. And their story is not just one of predators, but of family, loyalty, and the relentless drive to endure. In their world, every hunt is a battle, and every day a triumph.
Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.